guys so much for all of the amazing comments and support on my last video. So my last video was about my social anxiety, and I definitely always want to be super honest with you guys, super transparent. And just by coming out with that video, I was definitely a little afraid I was going to get some people getting the wrong impression, obviously, and just or just resorting to carve the fuck up, harden the fuck up kind of deal. And it really is more subconscious things that I have held on to from my childhood and my past that I just project onto what I'm doing without even realizing it. So a lot of those comments are super helpful. I was reading them this morning in bed, and I was just in tears just of all this amazing support and all this amazing advice. Honestly, there's some amazing advice in those comments. So if you guys are also struggling, because also I got a lot of comments saying that this is like me, this is exactly how I feel. I totally, can identify with this. And I think it brings a lot of comfort to people knowing that, there's a lot of us out there that get uncomfortable and nervous in social situations where we feel like we aren't really getting to be ourselves. So I think a lot of his comments are so helpful, and what I want to do is I want to go through and read them all, properly, and I'm going to make notes, and I'm going to really try to apply all of this great advice into my life. And of course there are some comments that aren't, don't really ring true, that are more, that people miss the mark a little bit, but that's how could you know? You don't know me inside and out and everything. So if you, maybe assume something is not your fault at all. But most of the comments were spot on. Holy crap, my cat got out. Oh my god. Don't do that, Calypso, please. Okay guys, I am so psyched about this shirt. I am obsessed with this. Terminator reference for those youngins who probably don't know. I'm really psyched. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm just waiting for Joe to get ready, and I need to make my coffee. So I mentioned in a video in the past that before I go to the gym, I have just a little tiny bit of coffee. Usually it's iced coffee. It's about under 8 ounces of coffee, and it just supercharges my workout. I use that instead of any pre-workout. And since I don't drink coffee, and I haven't drank coffee in years up until this point, it's really effective, and I get a lot out of my workout. So oh my god, she's too smart. Stop it, close the door. What she does, she's learned how to open the screen.
You know you're not supposed to do that, babe.
Naughty. So yeah, like I was saying, it really supercharges my workouts, and it's something that I use for myself. And it's not necessarily something you need to do. You can definitely work out without coffee. That's not a problem. But I just find I get way more out of my workouts doing that. Joe. So I worked up the courage to film a bit more of my workouts at the gym. Now my gym doesn't really allow me to film, but as long as you're being respectful, they don't really get that upset about it. So I didn't film the first part of my workout. I started off with a warm-up of sumo squats, and I hold a dumbbell between my leg or in my hands, and then I do a sumo squat. So I don't have any footage of this, but I did 45 pounds for 12 reps, and then I did 65 pounds for 12 reps. And then I moved on to the squat rack, and I warmed up there with 95 pounds for 8 reps. And when I'm on the squat rack, I don't do sumo squats, I do the regular squat. And then I upped my weight to 135 pounds, and I did 3 sets of 8 reps each, and then I felt pretty good, so I upped it to 155 pounds, but I was only able to get that for 3, and then I brought it back down and I finished off the set at 135 pounds. And then after that I moved on to abductors, and I did a good round of those, and then now you're seeing me doing my cable kickbacks. And what I do is I attach the weight to these little ankle straps that I bought online, and I usually do this at a much lighter weight, about 12 pounds, and I do this for 12 reps for each leg, and then I do 3 sets of that. After I finished off my legs, I switched over to my back, and I didn't get to film this, but I did a low row, and I did 60 pounds for 12 reps, and then I did 75 pounds for 8 reps, and I did that twice. And now you see me on the lat pull down, and I warmed up with a 40 pounds for 8, and then I upped it to 50 pounds for 8, and then I did 55 pounds for 8. And then I moved on to this machine. I actually forgot what it's called, but it's really helpful to hit your back and your rear delts. And I only did 2 sets on this machine. And then of course I finished off my workout with some quick stretching. I usually finish off my workouts with a full-blown routine of stretching that's meant to really help me get my splits, but today I was in a bit of a rush, so I went through just some really basic stretching moves. Hey guys, so I completely forgot that I was vlogging yesterday. So, you know, I'm gonna keep improving my vlogs, and this is my first one in a while, and it's gonna just keep getting better from here. What Joe and I ended up doing after Angry Tofu is that we were planning on going to Whole Foods, but we ran out of time and we just had to run home. We met up with Joe's friend, Colin, who's also vegan, and then we all went to go see Neighbors 2. It was really, really funny. And I also brought some snacks for us. They're these really healthy, like kind of Fig Newton bars. I think they're called... I forgot the name of them, but they're super, super good, and kind of pretty healthy for you too, and they're like 120 calories, so I brought those and snacked on those, and it was a really great time, really great movie. Joe and I came back, and we were so tired, we went straight to bed, so I'm just editing the video today, and hopefully I will get this up soon, and I really do want to keep making more vlogs and improving my vlogging skills, because I find them really, really helpful. I follow a lot of people, especially in the fitness industry, who make vlogs, and they're really, really inspiring. So I hope to inspire you guys as well by making these vlogs. And any suggestions and tips on how to make them better, let me know. I'm not as technically advanced as some of these awesome YouTubers out there, and you know, vegan YouTubers especially. They're so good with their editing and filming and all that. So I'm going to keep working on it. And I hope you guys are having a happy and healthy day, and I'll see you later. Bye.